The Erie County Holding Center is mismanaged to such a degree that New York State had no option but to file a lawsuit. Howard is promoting building a new lockup center that may cost hundreds of millions of dollars instead of simply addressing some of the existing problems. The taxpayers of Erie County keep footing the bill for the sheriff's mismanagement, and now he's asking for more money instead of meeting the bare minimum standards as required in his job. The New York State Commission of Corrections first sued Sheriff Howard in 2006 in order to gain access to the Erie County Holding Center. Rather than allowing the agency into the prison, Sheriff Howard refused, forcing the Corrections Commission to seek judicial intervention. This has also been Howard's approach when dealing with the federal government and the Department of Justice. DOJ investigators have also been denied access to the facility and are likely to file a lawsuit within the next 60 days. Correction Commission sent a letter to Sheriff Howard in February of 2009 requesting that the county comply with numerous regulations. Howard has failed to respond adequately. In fact, according to the Correction Commission lawsuit, county officials directly responsible to Sheriff Howard actually misrepresented facts. Correction Commission Chairman Thomas Beeline said, and I quote this, "I wish to stress that we are asking only that Erie County comply with the same set of minimal standards routinely followed by a vast majority of correctional facilities across the state. We are not seeking to force the county to undertake costly reforms. We are asking only that Erie County manage the jails in a responsible manner." Among the inexpensive remedies the Correction Commission is asking for are reasonable access to toilets, personal hygiene products like soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, an official inmate conduct policy, and clearer policies for visitation. These should be inexpensive items to provide. This should not be a major project. Addressing the issues in the New York State Correction Commission lawsuit would enable the holding center to meet the minimum standards without costing hundreds of millions of dollars unnecessarily. It's going to be another day, another lawsuit, another attempt by Sheriff Howard to dodge the issues and waste more money. How many more county resources are being wasted on defending Sheriff Howard's incompetence? How many more lawsuits are coming? As you recall, several weeks ago I mentioned the fact I foiled a request asking how many lawsuits are pending. What did I get back? Nothing. It'll cost you $2,500 and we'll let you know one day after the election. What is Sheriff Howard hiding? The county taxpayers deserve some answers. It's time for Sheriff Howard to own up to the people of Erie County. Building an off-site facility may not be a terrible idea. However, if started today, it's several years away from completion. Put the shovel in the ground right here tomorrow, and we're still looking at 3 years. Are we going to continue to allow those people housed at the holding center to be continually mistreated and more lawsuits pending over the next 3 years? I think that's an inadequate answer. Any new building or remodeling will require the approval of the Corrections Commission. Given the current administration's track record in working with the Commission or DOJ, is there any belief that they can work together on such a large project? Before you can go out with building specs, you have to talk to the Corrections Commission. They have to give you approval. He cannot work with the Corrections Commission. That has been proven time and time again. According to today's Buffalo News, the sheriff said he will not be bullied into building a new $250 million jail because a state agency alleges that his crowded holding center treats inmates inhumanely. I don't know where he's getting the $250 million project idea from. I think he's pulling it out of his Stetson. The state has given no indication of wanting to use any of our facilities. The state is closing prisons. They are just trying to politicize this matter. They know they're on the defensive. They're trying, they're accusing me of wanting to politicize something that was started on an investigation in 2006, and now they're coming in here and saying, okay, we're close to the election, 5 weeks before, we're going to build a new facility. They're politicizing this, not me. They need to be held accountable for their actions. I'm not talking about the deputies in the jail or the correction officers at the the correctional facility. What I'm talking is for the management of the jail management division. Right now, the deputies and the correction officers are poorly managed, under-supervised, under-equipped, and under-trained. These are the things we need to change. The men and women of the Sheriff's Department do work very hard, but they are not getting the support they need from their bosses. We need to change that. And with that, I'll open up to any questions.
Captain, specifically, what would you do to make things better at the Erie County Holding Center and save taxpayers millions of dollars? What would you do?
Well, one of the things we're going to look at right off the bat is the New York State Correction Commission report. What can we do to work with them to solve the problems that they claim we're having? So we're going to start, let the visitors know what the visiting rules are. Let the inmates know what the rules of conduct are. Make sure that they receive toilet paper, toothbrushes, toothpaste. Start taking the things the Correction Commission says they need by regulation and start providing them. This should be relatively inexpensive things. I mean, a toothbrush like we picked up today for a couple of bucks, could save us $1 million lawsuit.